What's going on YouTube? This your boy PSN Miru, back with another Apex Legends video. I know it's been a while, but last night I finally did it. I soloed my way to Master Rank. Now, typically when I'm playing Apex Legends, I would solo my way to Diamond, and then I would like just kind of stop playing it. But this season, I said, let me see if I can at least try, make it to Masters, and fortunately enough, I did it. So I'm going to break down some things that may help you out, whether you're playing solo or you got a squad. Just a few things that helps you. Now, just a little disclaimer here. I don't normally play like this, like the way that you guys are about to see in this video. I like to be in the action. I like to actually shoot my gun. But what you guys are going to see here is normally I would play Wraith. That's who I main. I play Wraith. But I've come to find that Caustic is just a really good character to play when you're playing solo. Mainly because Caustic can do a lot of things that you will need if you have teammates that don't like to play as a team, like to rush. You have plenty of options as Caustic to be able to adapt to all those different play styles. And you'll see a lot of that throughout this video. But just to talk about my teammates right now, I eventually ended up having to mute them. Now, this is something that, a lot of people might not agree with me on, but I typically don't play using my microphone if I am playing solo. And the reason being is because there's no need to constantly talk throughout the entire game. And it gets annoying, it gets hard to hear. So if you're like me and you're like, I need to be able to hear footsteps, and especially in a game like Apex Legends where the audio is already a little off, a little wonky, I do recommend, if your teammates are very chatty, mute them. If you feel like you have a lot of side conversations going on with other people in your environment, mute your microphone so other people can, play the game in peace. And that's what I do as well. But all right, so we're gonna get started on the video, and I'm doing this all in one take, or I'm gonna try to do it all in one take anyways. Y'all, let's see if I have to edit anything out later on. But first things first, you make sure you land in a decent spot, get your guns, try to spread out away from your teammates. That's a given. That's a given. Try to spread out so you guys aren't grabbing things from the same building, because there's not going to be enough decent stuff for everybody on the team, or at least two people in one building. Like, you might get lucky and come across like 2 level 2 armors and like a wingman or something for each player. But most of the time you won't be so fortunate. And plus, it's always good to spread out so that if an enemy team does land with you, or pushes up a little bit, you have teammates from different angles being able to counterplay whatever the enemy team is trying to do. So always keep that in mind whenever you're playing ranked, or just trying to up your game. And as you can see, I muted these guys here because they just kept talking, and it was like not even anything important. But here they get ready to get into a fight. Now, I really had no intentions on being a team player this game, simply because I had a really bad experience my last 2 games where I got matched up with clans that were dropping in locations and letting other people just like deliberately kill them, and I found out that was just like their clan mates that were matching up at the same time and just all dropping off in the back of the map and just letting the teammates shoot them, or the other clanmates shoot them, and then they just give them the points that way. So I was kind of in the bad, like, was not in the team spirit in this match. And you'll see, I kind of run off a lot by myself, but that was just that, I wouldn't recommend playing like that. But just, sometimes you just pick and choose when you do stuff like this, because you might not always have teammates that want to help you or are down to help. Like, I appreciate these guys. As you'll see, they come in clutch plenty of times, and I wasn't just going to leave them to die. Everybody wants their points. You know what I'm saying? So as you can see, we clean up that squad, and we move on. If you're playing caustic, you always kind of want to keep your traps somewhere in common areas, but not so visible. That should be a given. I've learned that I'd much rather play caustic than I would Watson. Her her ability is just too visible, way too visible. Now, in this clip here, my teammates went in here. I saw them walking up the side of the building. They walked over there because we all saw this enemy team in here using a replicator. I tell people this all the time. Man, if you got the drop on a team, walk. Don't run. Walk. Especially if they're trapping, they're going to be there for a while. You got enough time to walk up and get to them. And that's exactly what we did there. Clean that up and move on. It's just that simple. And try not to stay too long looting. That's a common mistake that players have. Okay, so at this point, I took a separate route because I was going to do my own thing. I turned around here because I heard someone behind me. And I kept moving because I say, well, let me just, go on ahead and try to make it to the ring. I'll just throw a few traps along the way. So if this player follows me, I will know where he is and maybe I'll get the drop on him. And I take my time right here just to wait it out. Like I said before, I was really just playing for my points at this point. I wasn't trying to make too many like hasty moves, especially with my teammates being so far away. I was cool with my 4 kills and just trying to place high. That's all I was trying to do. But you'll see here, this is a good example of what I mean when I say Caustic is just a really good like legend to play. Like this guy right here. He could have opened that door and got in there all he wanted to. Smoke was just gonna get him. Now I can sit in here and play just like this. I know exactly where they are, where they're trying to go. He comes in, gets melted. Boom. Finish him off in here. Throw a trap down just in case his teammates try to grab his banner. Move on to the back door because that other door back there is covered. So all I have to do is just play over here, and as you'll see, his team comes back and they're just watching the door. This is their only point of entry right here. Spray them up. Now my teammates are on their way. They arrived, and that's why I say like these guys are like I'm thankful for them for how they played. This wasn't just a mean thing. So boom, we finished that fight, and we're like, okay, we might as well just get into the ring right here. And unfortunately, there was a team just safeguarding the ring. Well, edge guarding the ring anyway, so you'll see. But after this fight, it gets real slow. And I just start playing the edge of the ring, just kind of sneaking around as best as I can. Like, maybe I could have finished this fight. Oh boy, excuse me. Maybe I could have, killed. We had someone down. Maybe, got this team a bit more points. They could have got more kills. But I didn't want to take that chance. I really didn't want to take the chance. I tried my best to get them up and get them moving, give them some cover. Like I said, even though I muted them, they still came in pretty clutch as a team. And, I didn't want to just up and leave them to fend for themselves, but it got to the point where it's like I'm the only person left on the team. All right, let me try to get all of us some decent RP. So always take that into consideration as well. Sometimes you get players that they don't give a damn about how grim or how dire the situations are. They be like, nah, bro, go back and go get my banner. And to that, I say, man, fuck they banner. Fuck they banner. Get your placement points. Like, y'all got the kills. You don't got to prove shit to nobody on this game. You know what I'm saying? Get your points. They want their banner to be picked up. If I'm not playing crypto and it's a bunch of enemies over there, bro, you smoking crack. That's just what it is, man. Like, because I'm not coming back for that shit, especially being caustic. But as you can see, I make my way, like, just around the edge of the ring, and this is what I do. Um, so just enjoy my quick little time bender right here. I kind of sped it up as I'm moving along the edge of the map. I place traps and I'm walking. I'm not running because I don't want anybody to hear me, whether they be in front of me or anywhere. Oh boy, all this talking make me tired. But play it safe, play it smart. That's exactly what I did. Wait it out. Even though I had my teammates muted, I'm not sure if they were, probably talking shit about me or whatever the case was. They probably was just like, oh, he's getting us some decent points. You know, I don't know. I don't know how many kills they had at this moment, but either way it go, they were going to get something out of the ordeal. But I waited out for quite a while here, and like I said, I just played the edge. Be smart, rat this shit out if you need to. Get those points, man. Um, and I held on to my ultimate, which is like I was watching the ring. I was watching to see where this ring was going to end, and I was really hoping it would end right there in those trees because there's no cover. There's no cover for the teams that was going to get over there, and I knew for a fact that like all the people that had like a 3-man squad and lots of mobility, they were going to go clean over there. They're going to try to be the first people over there. So I just kind of wanted to wait around. I heard people at the top of me still, so I just kept quiet and waited for them to move, waited for them to leave. But unfortunately, not all of them left. And you will see here. Boom. Gunfight goes down. Instantly throw that ultimate. Get an extra kill. And that sends my RP up to 117. Now there was a guy still sitting at the top of that building. And of course he gets me. That's where this match ends. But this little gameplay commentary walkthrough on, how to go about soloing your way up and which characters I think is the best one to do that with. It's Caustic. Like, even with all the nerfs, he's still a really good character that can do just about any and everything except move. But there y'all go. Quick little way to get to master rank.